record on this computer. It's like, please request permission from the host. Last I checked, I am the host. Okay. So one of my girlfriends started posting about this. She was actually posting about the hair, skin, and nails. And I was like, oh, I want some of that. But, like, it didn't have any money. But I was like, well, I'll probably just put it on a credit card. Like, why not? I'm already in fucking bajillion dollars worth of debt. So, okay, I got my notes. Got my notes. So, I messaged her and I'm like, all right, what is this all about, this hair stuff? And she, like, didn't post anything about wraps, so I didn't even know what she was doing. So, she was like, oh, like, I just got started with this business. I'm about to earn $1,000 bonus, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, what? I'm like, what are you talking about, $1,000 bonus? And she's like, yeah, like, there's this stuff going on. Like, you should get started. You should do this, blah, 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 blah. And I was just like, probably not a good idea, but probably I wanted to use the hair, skin, and nails. And she was like, no, like, seriously, like, I think you would be so good at this, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, all right, I'll, like, give it a try. So I'm like, whatever. They were doing BOGO wraps. So I got, like, the 2 boxes of wraps, and then they were doing $120 in free product credit when you got your first 4 customers. So I was like, okay, well, if anything, I can order a bunch of hair, skin, and nails. And if I don't like it, I'll just stop. So at that point, I was like, whatever, it's $100. Like, I'm freaking broke anyways. If this could possibly make some kind of a difference, like, whatever, I'll just try it. So I got started, and, like, 3 days went by, and I didn't sign up anybody. And I was, like, really stressed out because I didn't get any customers. And I had seen all these girls that had joined when I joined that were, you know, already signing up people and getting their free product credit. And I was like, dude, like, I haven't signed up anybody. So I made my mom sign up as a loyal customer for hair, skin, and nails. I was like, listen, you're going to order this because I need you to sign up as a customer. And she was like, okay. So I was on my 3rd day. So for those of you who just got started and you're feeling discouraged that you haven't signed anybody up yet, don't. Because, I mean, here I am 2 years later. I just got, me and my fiance both boxed for Double Diamond, which is like almost $5,000 a month each. And it took me almost a full month to sign up my first 4 customers. So, like, if you're feeling discouraged because you're talking to people, you haven't signed anyone up yet, don't. Because we all go at our own pace. It's fine. So I got my 4 customers in my first month, like, barely. And I got my free product credit, and I ordered some of the skincare stuff, and hair, skin, and nails. And I fell in love with our skincare line. So then I had something that I could really post about because I love our skincare line. So my first paycheck was for, like, maybe $30. And I was like, well, this sucks. Like, I haven't even made my money back yet. And then my second month, I signed up 2 people, and the person who enrolled me had placed someone under me. And she had signed up 2 people. So I was boxed for Ruby. So I helped my 2 distributors. I helped them get their first 4 customers, so that they were eligible for stuff. And then I got $200 in bonuses. So I was like, okay, cool. I made my money back. Like, I'm going to try and promote to this Ruby ring because I needed to do it in 3 months to get the $1,000 bonus. So my 3rd month, I went Ruby, well, it was like my 2nd full month. So I joined in May. In July, I went Ruby. Yeah. Is that right? Yeah, I think so. So my 2nd check was for like $40, and then I made $200 in bonuses. But then my 3rd check, guys, I got the $1,000 Ruby bonus, and it was split up into 2 payments. So it was $500 and $500. So my 3rd check was for over $1,000 between the $500 that I got for the bonus and then my commissions. And I'm like, okay, this is really cool. So I kind of was just like doing hair and hanging out, and it was whatever. And, I wanted to make an extra $500. I wanted to not have to, like, be borrowing money for my car payment every month so that my car didn't get repossessed. Like, that was the goal. $333 a month. That was all that I needed. So I was making like $500 a month as a Ruby. So I'm like, well, this is cool. So long story short, I met my fiance. We moved in together after a month. He has 3 kids, so I became a stepmom like overnight, literally, to 3 kids. And 2 weeks before Christmas in December 2015, I got fired from the salon that I was at. And that is when I signed up Jamie to be a distributor, and that's my fiance. And the following month, he promoted to Ruby and I promoted to Emerald, and he earned a $500 bonus for going Ruby because that was the bonus that was going on at the time. So I got a $500 bonus for him. And then between our 2 incomes, him being Ruby and me being an Emerald, which Emerald is about like $1,000 a month, I had almost replaced my salon income, like what I had been bringing in at the salon. And that was in January 2016. February 2016, I was charted for Diamond. He was charted for Emerald in March 2016. Less than 1 year into this business, I promoted to Diamond, he promoted to Emerald, and we earned $22,000 in good bonuses. So that's what can happen with this business. From, I went from maintaining a rank from, July to December. So for like 6 months, didn't grow at all. And then in a 3-month span, I went from making $500 a month to making $2,000 a month, plus an extra $1,000 a month because I get a check for my fiance because I build his business too. And we earned $22,000 in bonuses. So that's what can happen in this business in a very short time. I mean, less than 1 year in, and I completely replaced my full-time income and some. And I've been working home full-time ever since. So that's a little bit of my background. I hung out at, the Diamond rank for a little while, but the way that I look at it is that even if I promoted 1 rank a year, there's 8 ranks in the company. Even if I promoted 1 rank a year, in 8 years, I'll be 8 years from starting. I started when I was 26, so 34 years old as an ambassador Diamond, making $40,000 a month. I would never be making that behind the chair, ever. So that's the way that I look at it, even if I did 1 rank a year, And I didn't start this business to like make a ton of money and be working from home. I started this business because I was passionate about doing hair, and that was my dream. And I wasn't making ends meet doing hair because I was building up a clientele, and then life changes. I never thought that I was going to meet someone that had 3 kids, move away from my hometown, and then my priorities change. Now my priorities are our family. And I get to work from home and be with them. So it's amazing. So that's a little bit about me. So I'm your upline. No matter like who enrolled you, everyone on here, you guys are all on my team. So I'm really excited to have you as a part of this with us. Jade Hooper, she is the leader. She's our ambassador Diamond. The Legendary Diamonds page that you guys are in, that's her team page. So, I mean, she has like so many distributors under her. It's disgusting, but she's the number 5 income earner in the business. And she like revolutionized the way that we build our businesses on social media. So we are the number 1 social media building team in the company, which is amazing. So when you guys are talking to potential distributors about that, you can say that I'm on the number 5 team in the company. Our leader is number 5 income earner in the company, and she is incredible. And she's so hands-on with us. Like, you guys will get training from her every day. She'll always be going live in her team page and sharing tips and tricks of how she got to where she did. I mean, she went from hanging up sheets in her living room to keep the heat in her living room while like bundling her child because it was so cold and they couldn't afford heat, to a millionaire in 2 years because of this company. So, and she was a hairdresser too, just like me. So I relate to Jade a lot. She's an incredible person. I'm now friends with her on like a friendship level. And she's such a sweet and incredible person, and she really pours into her team. So when you guys are talking to potentials, you can tell them, you know, we're on the number 5 team in the company. We get training from the best of the best. And we're the number 1 social media building team. So if you're not someone that wants to throw parties and go out and, we call it blitzing, but like basically like going out and talking to people, just like out and about our products and stuff, like I get super awkward. I wear our It Works gear, like the shirts and stuff. I have hats, whatever. When people ask me about it, I get like super awkward. Like I do good online talking to people. So if you don't want to build this business belly to belly, then, which most of us don't have time for. I mean, to be honest, I don't have time to go host parties every weekend. So we have the best social media training in the company, hands down, like without a doubt. Like corporate has told Jade that she has the best leaders in the company. So a good majority of the top 100 income earners in this company are on Team Hooper. So you guys are in the right place. We have Cassie Studzinski, Sarah Dente, and Amy Rutchick are all leaders on my team. So you guys will see them helping out, answering questions and stuff in the chat, in the team page. You guys all fall under one of those people. So yeah, they're all like about to go diamond, which is really exciting. So, anyways, yeah, so Cassie, Sarah, and Amy. So if you enrolled with me and I am like not answering your questions in the chat because I'm doing something and I don't have my phone in front of me and you need an immediate answer, you can like use the @ symbol and type in one of their names and like they'll see the message and someone will help you. And then the same goes if you're under one of them, you can like ask any of us questions. So we all help each other out. One team, one mission. So whatever you need help with, have questions about, just ask. Like there's no dumb questions. When I first started, I'm a very red personality, but I have a lot of green in me. So I like to collect all of the information. So when I first started, I was that super obnoxious girl that was constantly asking questions in the chat and on the team page. And now I look back and I'm like, oh my God, I was probably so annoying. But I'm like, I don't really care because all of that information helped get me where I am now. And now, you know, I wouldn't change that for anything. So you can ask whatever questions that you have. There's no dumb questions, so don't feel weird. If you feel weird asking something in the chat, you can just private message one of us. We'll help you out. So that's fine. We have I'm going to try really hard not to swear. We have a ton of training on YouTube. So 2 videos that you for sure need to watch are Jade Hooper Sealing the Deal video. It's like a 10-minute video, and it basically just tells you how to have a conversation with a potential loyal customer and how to seal the deal with them. So if you go on our team page, which is called Team Stone, you guys all should be added to it. There is a video thread in there, and you'll see it says like comment with your favorite videos below. And in that thread, the Jade Hooper Sealing the Deal video is in there. If you don't want to go look in there, if you just go onto YouTube and type in Jade Hooper Sealing the Deal, it'll pop up. It's had like 10 billion views. So it will pop up. And then if you go to my YouTube page, or again in that thread, my YouTube page is Asia Rota, R-O-T-A. The training's called IG Training and Q&A, I think is that exactly what it's called, Sarah? I think it's just called IG Training and Q&A. But it was a Zoom training that I did for my team, and it's like an amazing Instagram training, and it literally goes through step-by-step how to build your business on Instagram, how to add new friends, how to post, the right types of the right ways to post, who you should be following, the different apps that I use for editing pictures, for unfollowing, stuff like that. So that video is a little longer. It's probably about an hour long, but it's well worth your time if you're serious about building your business, because it will really, really help you on the Instagram train. A couple other top leaders to follow on YouTube besides me and Jade are Sarah Neerman. Sarah Neerman is a triple diamond. She's Box4 ambassador right now. She's one of my very good friends. And she makes incredible training videos. She has a bajillion of them on her YouTube page, and any of them are good. Carrie Bauer, now Carrie Young, also has a really great page, really good training videos. And then Tiffany Herr, Herr. I can post these all for you guys after. But those are some really good people to watch. James, is my water in there? Okay. Lauren, what shirt is, oh my God, Lauren, I thought you had on an It Works shirt. And I'm like, where did you get an It Works shirt with gold letters? And then I looked and it's not It Works. Okay, so, oh yeah, Jocelyn Yates. She also has really good training videos. I mean, there's so many, like, there's so many great, like, top leaders that just make their trainings public to anyone who wants to watch them, which is awesome. So I want you guys to understand. I love Sydney. Okay. I want you guys to understand that a huge part of this business is your mindset. So this business is, it really is about a lot of personal development attached to our compensation plan. So you will only get as far in this business as you are in your head. So if you're doubting yourself and you're reading The Secret. Are you reading The Secret? Is it better than the movie? You can unmute yourself.
I bought it yesterday. I'm only on page 1.
Oh, have you watched the movie?
Yeah, I've watched it like 3 times. It's so good.
I can watch the movie all the time. Guys, watch The Secret if you've never seen The Secret. It's all about like manifesting and the law of attraction, which I thought all that stuff was a crock of shit before I was in this business, but now I realize how true it is. So you guys have to have the mindset going into this that you can be successful. Like, don't doubt yourselves. And I want you to understand that it's totally normal to feel completely overwhelmed right now, because when I first started, I was like terrified. I was so overwhelmed, and we all go through that. Like that minute that you hit the submit button and you're like, shit, what did I just get myself into? And then, we start messaging you and we're like adding you to team pages and team chats, and all of a sudden like your phone's going off a lot and you're like, oh my God, what am I doing? I'm part of a cult. Like, what is happening? This is insane. But that's totally normal, because literally we all feel like that. And probably like 5 times a day, I'm like, I don't even know what I'm doing with my life. Like 2 years later. So it's totally fine and completely normal. Like, we're humans. But that's like the thing. Like, we're all the same. I'm no different than you or Sarah or Cassie or Jade. Like, we're all just humans, trying to make a little extra money and use awesome products and, help our families, really is what it comes down to. So everybody is going to go at their own pace. So, I've signed up people who have signed up 10 customers their first day. I've signed up people like me that took almost an entire month to get their first 4 customers. Like, everyone's going to go at their own pace, and everyone comes into this with a different network. So some people come into this and they already know a ton of people, and maybe they have friends that they can just say to them like, hey, I'm about to go make $1 million with this company. You want to come with me? And their friends are like, oh yeah, I want to do that. And that's awesome for them. For me, I didn't have any, I had one friend, Amy, who was the first person who joined my team, who is still working her business. She's one of the only people from the beginning that started this with me that is still working her business. And she's about to be Box4 Diamond. So I didn't have a bunch of friends that wanted to do this with me. I didn't have friends that wanted to order for me. It took me well over a year to get my sister to order from me. Like my sister, my best friend, way over a year to get her to put in an order. And some of my other best friends still haven't ordered anything from me, and they definitely want nothing to do with being on my team or being part of this business. I get made fun of all the time. We just went down to the beach house. My sister was up from Tennessee with her in-laws, and they had a beach house, and we went down there, and they all make fun of what I do. They think it's like a joke. And I'm like, well, like, joke's on you that you guys are working 40 hours a week, and I'm about to be making a 6-figure income working from my cell phone. So you want to make fun of me for being on my cell phone and posting, but hey, like, I get to spend my days however I want them. I didn't have to ask for permission to take the day off of work today to come out to the beach house. Like, you had to ask for permission to take a week off of work from your boss so that you would come to Connecticut for a week, you know? Like, so you can make fun of me all I want. I don't care. I love our products. I love what I do. I love my team. And I make a shit ton of money working from my phone. So I don't really care what anyone has to say about it. So you're going to have people that are going to doubt you. You're going to have people that are going to make fun of you. You're going to have people that are going to unfollow you, that are going to unfriend you, that are going to tell you that you joined a pyramid scheme, that this is a scam. You're going to hear everything. But here, just throwing off my train of thought. But here's the reality, guys. It Works has been around since 2001. We have a first-to-market product that you cannot get anywhere else. The year 2008, when the economy was crashing, that was the year that It Works went debt-free. So 7 years into this company being established, we became a debt-free company. We have hit over $1 billion in sales already, so we are a $1 billion company. And we have less than, well, I don't know what the number is now, but before this $9.99 starter kit thing happened, we had less than 200,000 reps worldwide. We reach less than 1% of, what did Joel say, 1% or 3% of the United States population? So you guys are joined in the beginning of a movement. In 20 years from now, It Works will be a household name like Avon, like Mary Kay. The only difference is that those companies have compensation plans that have caps on them, that, you know, don't give out cash bonuses, just different things. There's no cap on our compensation plan. So what happens when you reach the top rank in this company, they open up what's called a 2.0 spot, and you get to, it's basically another account in your name, and you get to start all over as a distributor and build all the way up. Jade is almost charted for Ambassador 2.0 right now. And she's been in this company for like 4 years, guys. So the possibilities are endless. There is no cap on our comp plan. There's no cap to how much money you can make. And we are the only company that pays out large fast start bonuses, which are the $100 bonuses that I'm going to talk to you guys about. And we're the only company, network marketing company, MLM, whatever you want to call it. We're the only one that pays out generation bonuses. And there literally is no cap on what you can make, and you can outrank anyone above you at any time. You know, my enroller doesn't make any money off of me because she never made it past like a certain rank in the company, and then she wound up quitting, but I outranked her after like a few months into the business, and then she, you know, stopped. So, which is fine, you know, but you can outrank anyone at any time. You know, you could be where you are now and then be top 100 in like a few months from now and just shoot past everybody else. So it's all what you want to do with it. So you're going to hear like a lot of terms getting thrown around. So you're going to hear about loyal customers, retail customers. You're going to hear about fast start bonuses, wrap cash. So we call loyal customers, we just type LC. When we're talking in the chat, we're talking about a loyal customer. And like, we'll be like, oh, you know, my LC ordered this and she wants to switch to this, whatever. And then PLC is a potential loyal customer. Then we have DT is a distributor. PDT is a potential distributor. So loyal customers, there's two ways to become a loyal customer. One, you can sign up and pay the $50 membership fee. And this is, being a loyal customer means that they get our discount on the product. So like 40 to 50% off, depending on what the product is. They also earn perk points, which is part of our loyal customer program. It's like a rewards program. So every purchase they make, they earn 10% back in perk points. And each point equals $1. After their 3 months of running an auto ship, if that's how they sign up to be a loyal customers to do the 3-month option, those perk points will be applied towards their account. As long as they continue to run an auto shipment, they'll keep gathering perk points. Once they shut down their auto ship, the perk points expire after 30 days, so they need to spend them. If a customer goes past the 3rd month and they order for 6 months, they're going to keep accumulating perk points, and then when that 6th order ships, they're going to get an extra 50 perk points added to their account. It's like an incentive for them. And then after a year, they get 150. So there's different things for them. Also, after their 3rd month, they get free shipping, which is great. And then after the 3 months, they can turn off their auto ship, but they're in the program forever. So anytime they want to order something, they can go in, place a one-time order, and they pay the loyal customer price. They don't ever have to do an auto ship again after the 3 months. So they're in the program for life, which is great. So anytime that we're having, we come out with like different stuff for like this year before Christmas, we had like the Peppermint Bliss gift set, which was amazing. So like they can order those without having to sign up for an auto ship. Whenever we do like flash sales and stuff goes on sale, or we have like the buy one get one free wraps, they're eligible to just go on and order any of that. And they don't have to run an auto ship or anything. They can just go in and order it on their account and they get the discount. So that's why I don't ever sign up retail customers. I think in the 2 years I've been doing this, actually, I don't think in the 2 years I've been doing this, I've ever signed up a retail customer. So retail customers, they order one time, they pay full price, and the way you make money off of them is different from a loyal customer. So for a loyal customer, you make commission off of their order for all the months that they're ordering. So if you personally enroll a customer, you make 15% on the volume of their order. So you guys will notice when you go into your eSuite that there is different volumes for things. So you'll see like BV or GV. BV stands for bonus volume, and it's the amount of volume assigned to a product, and that's the amount that we make the commission off of. So for a lot of the products, it's the same as the price. For some of the products, it's a little bit different. So like for the wraps are $59, but they're 54 BV. So we make commission off of that 54 BV. But then like for the ThermoFit is $39 and the BV on it is $39. For the greens are 39 or 33 or 35, but the BV on them is only 30. So we make the commission off of the 30. So when you sign up loyal customers, you're building a residual income because that person is going to be ordering for at least 3 months. When you sign up a retail customer, you're only going to make money off of them the one time. So you make 15% off of your personally enrolled customers. Off of retail orders, you make the difference between the retail price and the loyal customer price. So if someone ordered wraps retail from you for $99, you make $40 because that's the difference between the wrap price and the loyal customer price. I know when you hear it that way, it makes it sound better, like you're making more money by signing people up as retail customers. However, you're not, because you're not building the residual income. And that residual income, when you're signing up 4 customers every month, so your first month you have 4 customers, your second month you have 8 customers that you're now making money off of, and then the third month you're going to have 12. Loyal customers are where it's at. I've never signed up a retail customer. Actually, one of my loyal customers went in and placed a retail order after her 3 months were up, and I messaged her, and she like didn't understand what I was talking about. And then once in a while, she like goes and orders hair, skin, and nails and pays retail price. And I'm like, what are you doing? Like, you're a loyal customer. You can just go into your account and order this. But she just doesn't get it. She like doesn't have a brain cell for it. So I don't know. I just let her do what she does, because I tried talking to her about it twice and she don't want to hear what I'm trying to tell her. So whatever. Oh my God, go away. Stop messaging me. Shh. Okay, so enrolling distributors. So right now, from now until July 7th, they're doing the business builder kits for $59, and they extended the double fast start bonuses. So a fast start bonus is something that the company pays out to the enrolling distributor, which is you. If you enroll a distributor, you are the enroller. So the enroller makes a fast start bonus. Now, how this works is you sign up, say I signed up Sarah, and so she was my new distributor. Now I'm going to help her get her first 2 customers. So she's going to become fast start qualified. What that means is she's now eligible to earn fast start bonuses, and then I get paid a fast start bonus on her. So I signed up Sarah. I helped her get for her first 2 customers, and she had her auto shipment set up for 80 BV because she wants to order products and try them. Or say I helped her get 150 BV in orders, by helping her sign up a couple customers, then I'm going to get paid out a $100 bonus. Right now, those are doubled. So if any of you guys just started at the end of last month and you signed up distributors during that time, you for sure want to get your first 4 customers ASAP and help your girls that you got signed up at the same time as you get their 4 customers ASAP, because 1, you're going to be eligible for all of the go and go fast bonuses we were talking about that are like the $5,000 to $150,000 bonuses that are going on. You're going to get your $100 shopping spree for your free products, or you can buy It Works gear, whatever you want with that. There'll be 100 perk points applied to your account, so you can use them for whatever you want on the It Works site. And then you're going to get a $200 bonus. So when you are fast start qualified, you got your first 2 customers, and you have 150 in orders under you, then when your distributor that you got signed up gets their first 2, you're going to get a $100 bonus. And when they get their second 2, you're going to get another $100. So $200 per distributor. That's going on right now too. So anyone that you sign on as a distributor on your team between now and the 7th, if they get their first 4 customers within their first 30 days, you're going to get $200. So you could have just started last week, and if you sign up 3 people this week, you can potentially make $600 just in bonuses, and you'll be charted for your first promotion. So that's a huge way that we make money in this business, is by helping other people get started in their business, getting them launched, helping them get their first few customers, and we get these fast start bonuses. Now, those are paid out every single Friday. They're not paid out with commissions. They're paid out on Fridays. So when you guys sign up, you got your distributor number. So if you haven't done this yet, what I want you to do is I want you to go to eSuite. It's esuite.itworks.com, and you're going to log in with that distributor number that you have. If you can't find it, message your enroller, and we'll get it for you. You're going to log in with that and your password, and on the first page, there's going to be like a red bar at the top. you're going to be prompted to do your tax information. So you need to click on that, fill out your tax info, and then within 72 hours, you're going to receive an email from It Works Pay Portal. And you're going to go on and you're going to set up your account so that you can get paid. We get paid out commissions every month on the 15th. So if you enrolled in June or before, then in July, as long as in June you got 150 volume in sales at least, then in July you will be getting a commission check on the 15th. So set up your tax info in eSuite so that you can do that. And then if you haven't received something weird's been going on with Pay Portal. I don't know what it is, but like something weird's been happening. So if you didn't get an email from them, email your enroller and they'll tell you how you can get your account set up. Wrap Cash. You're going to hear people talking about Wrap Cash. That's another way that you can make money in this business. So when you get 2 customers, you get something called a Wrap Reward. These are, if you go into your eSuite and you go under orders, over on the side, there's going to be a tab that says Applicator Rewards. And you'll see your Wrap Rewards in there. Now, they expire after 60 days, so you have to use them. But what they are is they're a discounted they're not boxes anymore. They're a discounted bag of facials or of wraps. So you get either 4 body wraps or 4 facial wraps for $25 is the discount that you get with your Wrap Reward. So instead of $59, you're paying $25 for it. So if you get a pack of wraps for $25 and you go and you sell those 4 wraps for $20 to $25 a piece, you can make like $60 to $75 profit off of that. So some people sell a lot of wraps offhand and they make a ton of Wrap Cash. I'm not one of those people. So I don't have any tips for that because I just don't do that. I don't go out and build my business belly to belly. I think when I first got my business builder kit, I had like the extra pack of wraps that I got in it. And I sold like a few of them and made some of my money back for like my investment from getting started. But other than that, I mean, that's a way that you can make money for sure. Some people just post on Facebook, like, I'm going to be out at, the Buckland Hills Mall today. If anyone wants a wraps, I have them, $25 or 2 for $40 if you want to try with like, no strings attached or whatever, and post that as a status on Facebook or whatever. And like some people will like want to meet up with you and grab wraps or whatever. I don't know. Like there's a bunch of girls on our team that do that. I don't do that, but whatever. So we talked about getting your first 4 customers in your first 30 days. So you have to do this to get your $100 in free products. So if you guys enrolled in June, you get 30 days to get your first 4 customers and get your $100 in free product credit. Guys, I illegally streamed Wentworth on my computer because I needed to see season 5 desperately. And I now have a virus on my Mac, which I didn't think was possible, but I for sure have one. And so does my friend who also was streaming Wentworth on her computer. So I need to go to Apple because I keep getting this pop-up on my computer. Anyways, so I'm going to screen share with you guys for a minute and go over our steps to success. When you guys get your business builder kits, you're going to get your steps to success in there. Let me just screen share. Okay. All right, guys, I can show you guys what your eSuite looks like too. Okay, so when you go to eSuite, I don't know if you guys can see this little bar at the top of the screen, but I can. So it's eSuite.myitworks.com. I changed my login thing to this. But when you log in for the first time, it's going to be your distributor number and then whatever password that you set up. So they just actually changed around the way that eSuite looks, which is awesome. It's like much better. But when you log in, it's going to bring you to this first homepage here. And there should be a bar somewhere up at the top here that's going to ask you to fill out your tax information. So you can they just like made this way awesome. So you can see, oh yeah, the Jeep guys. I forgot about the Jeep thing. So any distributors that you enroll between now and October 31st, when they get their first 4 customers, you're going to get an entry for the Jeep that they're giving away. And don't count yourself out, because literally in October, Mark gave away $1 million. He gave away 10 grand to 100 people, and they were randomly drawn. And one of my really good friends, Gabby, that's a distributor that's from Connecticut. Also, she had 2 entries out of like the tens of thousands of entries, and her name got picked, and her ticket got picked, and she won 10 grand, like free and clear. They just deposited it in her account, into her commissions check for November. So like the month before Christmas, had 10 grand added to her commissions check. So you could get 1 entry and win. Yeah, they do shit like that all the time. They're crazy. They just want to give away money. It's insane. So they just changed this around so you guys can see the different specials that we have going on here when you log into your eSuite. So this is talking about the double fast start bonuses I told you about. The business builder kits are $99 now through the 7th. Oh yeah, $59. Sorry. We have the new chocolate greens, guys. I got these in the mail this week because I ordered them obviously as soon as they came out. And can I just tell you that they are so freaking good. It's unreal. Like they literally, oh my God, they're so good. Okay. The new party pad. Oh, jelly for all of you guys who just signed up last week after green carpet, because you're going to get the new party pads in. Oh, babe, we should buy some of these packs of 10. They're only $10. We're going to order some of those. I'm going to order some of those. And then the Jeep giveaway. So this is where you can like see what's going on. You do have a training academy in here if you guys want to use this. And newbie. So like, let's get started. I haven't looked at any of these. Oh, this is really cool, babe. They changed this around. DT checklist. What's this? Why is it making me log in? I'm already logged in, you psycho. All right, whatever. The hundreds. What is happening right now? Stop messing with me. Save my password. It's already saved because I'm already logged in, so I don't really know what's happening right now. Okay, whatever. I'm over it. Anyways, you guys can check this out on your own time. Oh, look, guys. Mine's blocked off. That means that if you're not diamond yet, yours is probably blocked off right here. And then if you're not ruby or emerald, I bet that yours is blocked off right here. You guys will have to tell me when you look at this. Okay. So anyways, and then probably the brand new people, probably you can just click on newbie. Anyways, so there's stuff in here. What's your color? Oh my God, they have the first color personality thing. This is so cool. Sorry, I'm getting excited. Okay, so when you go into here, you're gonna go into your document library every month, and you're gonna print off your, this is all, dude, the new eSuite is friggin' bomb.com right now. My throat is on fire, probably from talking so much. So you're gonna go into here, and you're going to go in the search bar, and you're going to type in steps. Oh my God, look. Sarah and Cassie, do you see this right now? I don't know. I think you're the only 2 people that I can see that are like my leaders that are on here, but it comes up right when you start typing it in. You don't even have to hit the search bar. Okay, sorry. So you're going to type in steps to success. Every month you're going to download it, and you're going to print it off. So you guys are going to get this in your kit. What is happening right now? Why are you messing with me? Okay. So this is your steps to success. So this is what our goals are every month. So The first step is to become commission qualified. So you're commission qualified automatically for the month that you enroll. So anyone who enrolled in June, you guys were automatically commission qualified for June. Now for July, you need to become commission qualified. There are 2 ways that you can do this. How do I make this go away? You can, one, get 150 BB in sales to become commission qualified, or you can run your 80 BV auto ship. I've run my auto ship every month since I started because I told you guys that like I'm obsessed with our products. So I always recommend setting up an auto ship because you can get a thing of wraps for 54 BV and then try something like hair, skin, and nails or one of the skincare things or the greens. Greens are a good thing to try because I can literally sell greens to anybody because they're freaking amazing and everybody should drink them. Selfies. Oh my God, was that a tab that was in the training thing? I missed it. Sorry, I just saw your little thing.
No, like whenever you do a product post, I get more interaction whenever I have like the product in my hand smiling with a selfie.
Oh, yeah. That's like another thing too.
People like to see that you're using the products.
Yeah, for sure. So it's just really good to be using the products because honestly, like, it's like being like a waitress. If you were a waitress and you're, at your table and your table's like, well, like, what do you recommend? What's your favorite thing on the menu? Like, you can't tell them if you haven't tried it. You know what I mean? It's hard to be super passionate and excited about something and like be in love with it if you've never personally used it. You don't have an experience with it. So I always recommend running your auto ship. I understand that not everyone can do it in the beginning. So just make sure that you get that 150 in sales and you'll be all set. So every month your goal is to sign up 4 customers and 3 distributors. I just break it down like 1 a week. So every week I want to sign up 1 customer. That was like my goal in the beginning. So this is the roadmap. This is our roadmap to the top of the company, is making sure that we're commission qualified, 4 loyal customers, 3 distributors. And when you get 3 distributors, you're going to help one of them. Well, you're going to be teaching all of them how to do the steps to success. We're going to be teaching them together. And then you're going to be boxed for your first promotion of Ruby, and Rubies make on average $500 a month. So, this step sheet right here is literally how you can get to the top of the company. Ashley Mirth, she's also a friend of mine. She's on Team Hooper. She's an Ambassador Diamond, top 50 income earner. She's a steps to success girl. She got to Ambassador Diamond just doing her steps to success every month. And she just found some rock star runners along the way. But she's a steps to success girl every month. She just gets her 4 customers and 3 distributors. That's her goal. She doesn't she doesn't stress herself out to try to do more. If she does more, then that's amazing. But she just aims for the 4 customers, 3 distributors every month. So this is the roadmap to the top of this company. And then every month, if you're signing up 3 distributors and you're helping them get their first 2 customers, that's $300 in bonuses right there every month. So, that's going to help you be able to run your auto ship, try the products. So you're going to be able to sign up more customers because you're using the products and falling in love with different things. So, yeah, that's that. And then I want to show you guys something. This is kind of like, I do not have 99 emails. That is a freaking lie and a half. So I want to show you something. Because this was a visual tool. No, this is good too. I'll show you guys this. So this is our income disclosure statement. So if you look at this, this is the amount of money that different ranks in the company make on average. So, rubies make on average $500 a month. Emeralds, $800. Diamonds, $2,000. Double diamonds, almost $5,000. 2 years into this company, and I have Jamie and I both charted for double diamond. So by the, end of summer, we're going to hit these promotions and be making about almost $10,000 a month. 2 years into this company, high school dropout. So I'm just saying, like, anyone can do this. So this is our income disclosure statement. This is in the compensation plan if you guys wanted to look at it. But I wanted to show you something else. Hello. Why isn't it letting me go back? I'm gonna break the fucking computer. Why is this happening to me? Guys, I don't know what's happening. Hold on a second. Because I really want to show you this picture and I'm going to get really mad. Cool. My computer is broken. Probably from the stupid virus that I have because I had to watch that show like Psycho. Couldn't just wait. Why would I just wait until it, came out on Netflix? Can't wait for that. All right, let's try again. Here we go. Oh, good. Go back. All right, so where's that thing? Right here. Okay, so Jade made this a while back, and this is a very good visualization of how much time you need to put in every week to make a certain amount of money in the next 6 months. So, if you only want to make an extra $300 a month, then you probably can just work, a half an hour a day. A little more than a half an hour a day. An hour a day-ish. These numbers are a little different, but this is distributor, executive, ruby, emerald, diamond, and double diamond. So this is about the amount of hours that you would be putting in every week to, potentially be earning this income in 6 months. So, do you think that you could find an extra 2 hours a day to be making an extra $1,200 a month? I mean, I'm sure that you probably spend at least an hour a day watching TV, and probably throughout the day, if you added it all up, I bet you spend an hour scrolling through your phone. Guaranteed. It's like a proven statistic. So I just want you guys to take a look at this because I think it's a good visualization. Okay, so I'm not going to go too far into social media training because you guys can just go watch my Instagram training video, and Jade has a really good Facebook training video on her YouTube. So I'm not going to go like too much into it, but pretty much what you need to be doing every day on a daily basis to work your business is 4 things. So every day you need to be posting. You need to be posting about our products. You need to be posting about this business opportunity. I don't care if you haven't made a red cent with this company. You are talking about what this company is going to do for you, what your, what goals do you have. And, before I made any money with this business, I was like, like 2 days after I signed up, I was posting about how I was going to be a Ruby leader, and I was going to earn a $1,000 bonus and pay off, a couple of credit cards with it. And I talked about that every single day in my posts for 2 months. And then guess what? I went Ruby and I earned a $1,000 bonus, and I paid off 2 of my credit cards that month. And then I posted about that. I did that. And then I started posting about what else I was going to do. So you don't have to be making any money to have a story. So you can post about what, it's kind of like a little bit of fake it till you make it and a lot of dreaming. So think about, where do you want to be in 6 months? What kind of income do you want to be making with this business in 6 months? Do you want to just make an extra $500 a month? Do you want to be bringing in a full-time income and quit your job? The possibilities are endless, and really you can do any of it. So you need to think about where you want to be and start visualizing that. And then I want you to talk about it, because when you're talking about it, after you talk about it for a while, people are going to be like, oh, like this girl's really doing it. and then they're going to be intrigued to jump in with you. And that's how I personally sign up distributors, is talking about where I was with it, where I was before it works, where I am now, and where I'm going with this. So you can make life posts about this business without, being spammy, like, join my team for $99. I'm going to help you make $500 a month, blah, 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 blah. Like, you can make like a real post about like, I got started with this company because, I was tired of relying on food stamps every month to, feed us, and it not be enough every month, and being stressed out about how I was going to put food in the house and, budget in extra money to make sure that I could afford enough groceries after, I was done going through my food stamps, or that, you were on like government assistance for health insurance. You want to be able to pay for your own insurance out of pocket, or your student loans are coming in and you want to be able to pay them and not stress out about it, or you want to be able to take your kids to go do more fun things and not have to be the no mom all the time. You all have a reason why you joined this business, and that's what you need to talk about. And you're going to be very vulnerable when you're talking about this stuff, but being vulnerable in your posts and talking about what's real, that's what's going to make people relate to you, and that's what's going to make people believe you and see that you're like a real actual person and not a robot, and want to be a part of something incredible with you. So we have that, and then you're going to be talking about our products. So you're going to be posting every single day. That's like a must. You can't not post. Unless you're going to be out throwing parties every weekend, or you're going to be out in public blitzing and talking to people. If you want to build this business, on your phone and not belly to belly, you have to post. There's no way around it. Okay. You guys all came into this knowing that we post. Like, how long have you been watching your enroller for? That we're posting, 3, 4, 5 times a day. It's just what we do. It's like no secret. Okay. Every day you're going to be messaging people. So it's really important to be growing your network. Every day I aim to message 100 people a day. You don't have to start off messaging that much. Basically what it comes down to is the more people you message, the more seeds that you're planting. So every time that you're having a conversation with someone, or you message someone, even if they read it and they don't reply to you, they read it. And I guarantee you now they're paying attention to what you're doing, because they want to see if you're going to fail, if you're going to quit, give up, whatever. Which is why you need to be posting, so that people can see that you are serious about this. You're running a business now. You own your own business, and you need to be open for business. And being open for business means that you're posting about our products and the business opportunity, and you're talking to people about it. So, every day you want to be having conversations with people. I personally make it a goal to get 15 new, I make it a goal to message 100 people, but I want to have at least 15 conversations with people, back to back. Like, they messaged me back and now we have a conversation going on back and forth and we're talking. I consider that to be a real potential. So if I message 100 people and none of them respond to me, none of them are potentials. They don't become a potential until they say yes, they're interested, or intrigued, or want more information. One of the kids is talking in their sleep right now. About the business or the products, and you're having a back and forth conversation about it. And once you start exchanging information and talking, now that person is your potential. So make sure that you're keeping track of those people that you're having back and forth conversations with. So I have just a notebook, and it has a divider thingy in the middle of it. So I have potential loyal customers in the beginning or in the back, and potential distributors in the front. So they're separated. At any time that having a back and forth conversation with someone, their name goes in that book. If someone gives me a date of when they want to order or when they want to sign up, their name goes in my planner. So you guys want to make sure, like, you don't have to get a fancy planner. You can go to Walmart or the dollar store and get a planner, but get a planner, a notebook, binder thingy that has, like the, well, I mean, it doesn't have to have the month, but that has like days in it that you can write down in, okay? So if someone says, no, you know, I don't get paid until Friday, so I can't order today, you say, okay, perfect. I'm going to hold your spot until Friday, and then you're going to, and I'll follow up with you then. And you're going to write their name down in your planner, and then it's your responsibility to make sure that you message them on Friday, okay? So get a binder. Every day you want to be growing your audience. So say you're messaging 30 people a day, and you started off with 300 followers on Instagram, and you're messaging 30 people a day on there. In 10 days, you are now out of people to message. So that means that every single day you need to be adding more people to your network by following, following new people. I recommend putting your page on private because you're going to get more people request to follow you back. And you need to be following like a few hundred people a day at least. I would say out of every 100 requests that I send out, I maybe get 10 to 15 back. So if I want to be upping my followers by 50 people a day, I need to be following at least 500 people a day. That's what I found with my math and the way that it works for me, for my account personally. Some people it's different for. For me, those are my numbers. So I know if I want to message 50 people a day, then I need to get 50 new followers every day so that I'm never running out of people to message, right? So you're always expanding your network. So adding new friends on Facebook. Don't add friends that have mutual friends that are distributors. Try to add people like from around where you live or people with like similar interests as you. I don't build my business on Facebook a lot. I post on Facebook, but I don't add a lot. Jamie builds a lot on Facebook. Instagram is more my jam, so I do Instagram. Jamie does a lot with Facebook. He's learning a lot about how the algorithms and stuff work on there, which is great. But Jade has an amazing training video about building your business on Facebook and how to get your posts seen and all of that stuff. And that's on her YouTube page, and it's pretty recent. And then the last thing that we're doing is we're following up. So we're posting, so we're getting the word out there and people are seeing it. Then we're messaging people, so we're planting seeds. And then the follow-up is our harvest. So, you know, you're messaging, you're planting the seed. Then when you're posting every day, you're watering the seeds. They're seeing your posts. It takes someone about 21 times to see the same commercial before they get up and go out and buy that product. That's a proven statistic. So you're posting every day. So that's watering those seeds. And then when you're following up with them, that's when you're going to get your harvest. So the fortune is in the follow-up. I rarely ever sign people the day that I talk to them. I'll have a conversation. They'll be like, oh, I need to think about it, or oh, this, or oh, that, you know, and whatever. They'll give you whatever reason. Their name's down in my planner. So every Friday, we call it FUF, F-U-F, Follow-Up Friday. Every Friday, I go through and I message all the people that are in my planner. And then, you know, of course, any people that gave me that day for a date. And I'll just message them and be like, hey, girl, I have your spot saved for the hair, skin, and nails. Are you ready to get your order in? And literally, it's that easy. So the fortune's in the follow-up. So we're posting, we're messaging, and then we're following up every week with people that we've talked to, okay? Following up is very, very, very important. So don't delete conversations that you're having in Instagram or Facebook. Leave those there, because that way you can go back and see who you've talked to and you can message them. Don't delete conversations that you're having. Like, that is very important. And then, so yeah, post, message, follow up, and grow your audience. Those are like the 4 key things that you have to do if you're going to build your business on social media, which is how I teach my team to build my business, because I can't teach you how to build your business belly to belly because I've never done it. 2 years, I've built my entire business on social media, and I don't know any other way to do it. So this is how I do it. If you want to throw parties, I can refer you to, some training videos and stuff about throwing parties, but it's just not something that I've personally done. Jamie wants to throw parties, so it's something that we might start doing maybe after the wedding when we just have more time, and then Layla's going to be in kindergarten and stuff. We'll just have some more time, but right now not happening. Basically, I just want you guys to know that you guys have all the power in this business. You guys signed up. A lot of you signed up for the 1099 or the 99 special. That's never going to happen again. I can tell you that in 17 years almost of this company being around, they've never done that. And I can guarantee that it's never going to happen again. So there's a lot of momentum going on right now. And like I said before, you guys can go at your own pace, but this business loves speed. So the faster you go and the stronger you get your momentum going, the faster things are going to happen and the faster you're going to start making money. So you for sure can go at your own pace. I have people that sign up and, they are just doing their own thing. They're just going at their own pace. They like the products and, thought maybe they could make some extra money, but they love their job and whatever. And that's cool. But there's some people that this is make or break, do or die. This is the last resort, and literally couldn't afford to sign up for $100 in this $10 special, potentially save their life because they scraped up their last $10 to start their business, and they're going to do something with it. And for those of you, if you're one of those people, I'm not afraid that you won't be able to do this, because if you have that kind of drive behind you that this is a do or die thing, you're just going to make it happen. So yeah. So another thing, I just want to touch on the last couple points. I know we've been on here for an hour. You get out of this business what you put into it. This isn't a get rich quick scheme. It's not, I'm going to sign up and kind of skirt by and then make a ton of money, because that's not how it works. So, that's not what you got involved in. This is a business. So you have to work your business, and you're only going to get out of it what you put into it. So if you put a lot into it and you plant a lot of seeds over time, you're going to get a lot out of it. There are people that signed up when I signed up that are ambassador diamonds in this company right now. And I don't want to say just a diamond, but I'm just hanging out at a diamond right now, which is totally fine. It's okay. I'm going slower. I'm at a different pace than them. But you get out of it what you put into it. So, if you can sit and spend 1 million hours a week on your phone and just eat, breathe, and sleep, it works. And you can go to the top really fast. I'm going at a slower speed, and I'm okay with that because I'm building my team strong, and I'm okay with that. But this business, and I straight up tell people this when I'm talking to them before they get started, they'll be is it going to be worth it for me to spend the money? And I'll straight up tell somebody, if you're lazy, if you're lazy and you're gonna make excuses and stuff, and you think that you're just gonna sign up and make a bunch of money overnight, it's not gonna happen. So if you want to make a real income with this, you're gonna have to put in the work. You're not gonna just get paid like a boss if you're not putting in the work like a boss. So, and I'll straight up tell people that, because honestly, I don't want to waste their $100, and I don't want to waste my time, to be honest, because there's somebody else out there that needs it more, that's going to really want it and work for it and not be afraid to put in the hard work. So what I just tell people, just what I tell myself every day, I wake up, I'm okay, I'm just going to do this. I know what I have to get done. I know what I need to do to produce results. So that's just what I'm going to get up, and that's what I'm going to do so that I can get the results that I want to get. But it's all what you put into it and what you want to make of it. So, if you want to go to the top of this company, you 100% can. If you want to be, on stage as an ambassador, Millionaires Club, making $40,000 a month. You can totally do that. Jade did that in 2 years. And there's other people who have done it in less. And there's some people that took 9 years to get there, but at the end of the day, where else are you going to go that's going to pay you like that? It's just like not happening. So this is a super easy business. What we do is extremely easy. What we do, it's very easy. And anyone can do it, but not everyone will. And that's why you're going to have people that are like, oh, my sister's best friend's cousin's aunt did that. And she didn't make any money. Like, she just wasted her money to get started. And then it's like, well, probably because she signed up and didn't do anything. Because a lot of people do that. And I can say that there's 14 people on this Zoom right now, and good for you guys for all getting on here, because I can tell you that our team brought in over 100 new distributors last week, and you're the 14 that got on this. So I know that you're the 14 people that I should be investing my time and my training and my attention on, because you're the people that want this and are taking it seriously. And that shows a lot. So give yourselves a pat on the back for being on here, because I know that it's, a holiday weekend and it's almost 9:30 at night, and you probably don't want to be on here listening to me, babble after you're so overwhelmed by everything that's been happening the last few days, but you're on here and you're doing it. And that shows me that you take this seriously. And out of, 120 people, there's 14 of you on here. So good for you. You're going to be the people that do something with this, because you're already taking it seriously from the beginning. So, but anyone can do it, but not everyone will. And that's just what it comes down to. A lot of people sign up and they never do anything with it, and that's fine. But if you don't want to be one of those people, then get to work now. Don't wait until your kit comes in and, put it off till tomorrow. Don't make it one of those things that you wait till tomorrow, because what's going to happen is you're going to have your friends and family and stuff, and someone else that knows them is going to message them before you, and you're going to message them because you waited, and they're going to be like, oh, I just ordered from, my niece's girlfriend or my nephew's girlfriend or something, like, who knows? And you're going to be like, oh shit, like I should have messaged them when I first started. So right now you guys should really be concentrating on getting your first 4 customers so you can get that $100 in free product, because that's something that they don't do. That is like a special that's going on right now. It's like one of the incentives that they're offering for when people get started. So you want to be eligible for those bonuses, because like I said, anyone can earn them, and you can stack them all on top of each other. So you could earn the $5,000 bonus, the $30,000 bonus. Like, you can earn all of them, and they all just stack on top of each other. Like, and it's spread out over a time period of like 2 years that you get to hit certain ranks to earn these bonuses. So the first step in doing that is getting your first 4 customers. So that's what I want you guys to be focusing on, so that you're eligible for these super insane bonuses, and you get that $100 in free product money. Because when you can try some of the products for free and not have to pay money out of pocket for it, first of all, that's amazing, because who doesn't want free shit? And second of all, you can fall in love with some of the products, and you're going to have such an easier time signing up loyal customers. So with that, I'm going to end this. Thank you all for getting on and listening to me. Sorry I was a couple minutes late getting on. I hope that this helped you. If you have any questions, message me, message Cassie, message Sarah, message Amy, Sydney, Michaela. I'm like trying to think of like all the girls, like all the leaders that we have. There's just so much happening right now, so much good stuff happening on our team. You guys joined at a super awesome time, so I'm really, really excited for you with everything that's going on right now. So with that, like, get out there, get posting. Don't be scared. Don't be nervous. Like, I've had people that were my best friends unfollow me on social media because they didn't want to see my posts. And guess what? They go to work every day at a job that they hate, and I get to work from the beach. So whatever, like, who cares? You know, not everyone's going to understand what we do because people don't have a brain cell for this. They're like, you know, taught that we need to go spend our whole lives at school, then go to college, rack up $100,000 in student loans, graduate, hope that we can get a job that's going to pay us well enough that we can move out of our parents' house, work for 40 years, and then retire and hope that we like can enjoy the rest of the life that we have left and hopefully not have a shit ton of debt and can survive off of our Social Security income, which when I'm 60 years old, there's not going to be Social Security income anymore. So, you know, that's another big reason why I'm doing this. So anyways, don't be afraid. Just get out there, start posting. You know why you did this. Don't let other people and distractions get in the way or deter you from doing what you want to do, because there's no reason why you can't be sitting where I'm sitting right now, or sitting where Jade's sitting right now, or sitting where, you know, anywhere. There's no reason why you can't do whatever you want with this company. It's all in what you do with it. And I promise you that I'll be here every day because I'm not going anywhere. I'm a lifer. And I'll be here every day giving you guys all the tools and training and whatever it is that you need to be as successful as you want to be. So get out there, post, start messaging, gather your first 4 customers, and then we're going to show you how to start building a team under you so you can really start making some money. I hope you guys all have a safe 4th of July. That's a perfect opportunity if you're going to picnics or parties over the next couple days to talk to people, you know, about how excited you are about this new adventure that you're on, and, you know, start talking about some of the products, get your website pulled up, get people looking at stuff, you know, on your phone, and go from there. You know, the possibilities are endless. So, new month. You guys are all I know you guys are all gonna do big things this month. So I'm really excited, and I will talk with you all soon. Good night.